folks, to a fantastic matchup that will continue the championship legacy of the proud Pacific 12 Conference that stretches back more than a decade. Welcome, folks, to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, one of the most majestic venues in all of sports. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Fresno State Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the conference championship. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
My gosh, this defense heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy. In the very first play of the game, first down and big yards.
Ball handed off. No way to run at the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Oh, and he can't hang on with a little screen pass there. That's going to bring up third.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
On third down, he drops to throw. The receiver grabs it. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
And that run produces a decent gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
A gain makes it second and medium. They're going to run it here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Screen to the receiver in the flat. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Trying for a fourth down completion. complete to the running back, but can he get there?
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. He'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back. The pass rush closing in. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
An interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the 1st down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Quarterback operating an empty set. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. 0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. The defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on 1st and 2nd down. So you force the offense to consistently have to try on 3rd and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And here's the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Lets it go quickly. Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Play fake, looking to throw. Here's a throw underneath the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
To the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The short completion of the tight end. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped into the field, ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle. Picks up the 1st down.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
They test the middle there, but get nothing.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pass caught.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. That's enough for a 1st down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
But here the defense was committed to stop the run. In an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that and just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Fresno State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Nice job here by this back picking up the first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. They're still trying to live up to that to this day.
Second down after that completion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Tries the right with a quick throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The receiver makes the catch. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And there's the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now it's second down here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking right, this one caught.
Hey, Chris, give him credit. It was nice technique to be able to hold on for that catch and stay in bounds, but he didn't go very far.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's past the marker and still going. The clock is stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. The Ducks with first and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a cheap play.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and it puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The Ducks hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Oregon. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting, slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion, just masterful execution on that drive.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
An effective play, good for a 1st down to the 35. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete. After the incompletion, 2nd down now from the 35. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quick completion to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the 1st down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction.
It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their 1st timeout. First down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? QB keeper all the way. They can't punch it in on the ground. The defense holding firm there on 1st down. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Mowers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
That's how you close a half off of this offense, leaning on the run game to get into the end zone and setting yourself up to go into half all tied up. What a game we have here.
Automatic in the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. Play action here on 1st down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
drive stays alive with that first down completion. Here's the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And the Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. We'll see if he's got the leg from 49 yards out. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Powerful offense is back on the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Looking to throw it deep. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
And this one is caught. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Crucial third down play after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw to his receiver. With sure hands, it's Brown. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback fighting this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The shotgun running play call. Fights through a tackle. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Past the 30. He's in the clear. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Ducks will line up here on first down and goal. Cut quickly. Touchdown. still clicking. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kurt, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. Let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. The Fresno State offense is back on the field. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. He keeps it on the design line. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. No huddle now for the offense.
That's enough for the first down, as we've seen so many teams around the country. They get that first down, look out. They're going to go fast, and here they come. Defense has got to be clued in and be ready to play.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Receiver makes the catch. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and it's incomplete. A chance at a much-needed takeaway there. Now it's 2nd down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Oh, what a grab! They finally make the tackle, then he gets all the way to the 14.
Well, this was a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. Timing here is impeccable.
And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
Stop for no gain defense. Very stubborn here down near the goal line.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. And he drops back in the gun. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
3rd down and goal. Crucial play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. The pocket breaking down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite third down offense. Fourth and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, we've watched this guy all year, and we know that he is a threat when they get down inside that 5-yard line. It's fourth down and goal. The defense just did not anticipate that this guy's legs could hurt them, and they did for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT puts them up 17 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. First down, we're going to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. They make the tackle, but their pass creates a solid gain.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it second and short. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down. Can he get there on the ground? Great move in the open field. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. First down here for this offense. And the same runner's got it again. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, and it's almost whipped off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down.
But here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Catch made across the middle by the running back. Now playing enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Screen to the wide receiver. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the fourth quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play?
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a...
Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
They bring them down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's a quick route. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Fourth down conversions through the air like this are always a huge sigh of relief, not only for the quarterback who's battling nerves, but the receiver as well.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Fresno State.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Two-point try is successful. Down to a single-digit lead now. 9-point game.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. 1st down.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Pounding away with the run game. Oh, they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
He's hit just before the throw.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down. Critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. Finally, the first punt of the game, hoping to pin them back deep. And that will bounce and roll out of bounds, so no return. Comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. Any hopes of a conference championship depend on scoring and scoring quickly. Can they make a play? Receiver makes the grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion. Pass caught, 2nd down now. Looking to throw here. Running back grabs it on the screen. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
Great job by the defender coming up with that tackle that'll keep him short of the first down. I think the quarterback thought his receiver could win any one-on-one battle, but this defender makes a heck of a play, and now we got fourth down.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. Fighting off the defender. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. Here's a first down, not wasting any time after that conversion on fourth. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Quarterback drops back. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He's swarmed by the defense. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Short throw complete to the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. First down, looking to throw the football. A short connection to the tight end here. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. Looking to throw again. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and the receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Normally for this offense, down in the red zone, they love to go to the tight end, and they try to go to him. He drops the ball. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I might think about trying to give him another shot.
Urgency here. Got to cut it this lead. It's third down and goal. And the pass is complete to the tight end. He will score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
What a job by this offense to be able to get this score. And now, Chris, you look at that scoreboard. They're within one possession. Big decision about whether you kick it and rely on the defense or you go with the onside kick and hope for some luck.
And the extra point goes up and good. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second and short. This offense can keep this up. They're going to wrap the game up comfortably. It's a shotgun run call. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? They try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to clinch the conference championship.
Hey, I nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.